Hello, everybody. Hi, guys, everyone. I am Sophia, and I know you all individually, but I thought it would be therapeutic to have you all meet. All right, so who would like to begin? Who would like to introduce themselves first? I want you to be brave and share your challenge with the group. I will interpret for Sharon, for she is selectively mute for a very unique reason. You may begin. She has a secret. It's too painful to say. She wants to know if we can all play charades with her. And there she goes again. You see, she is obsessed with playing charades. It all started when she was a small child, and she thought it was fun at first at a family reunion when she first started playing the game. But then the poison set in. And even her family noticed a difference, and all she wanted to do was play the game. She stopped eating. And at school, she would only play the game, and then other kids would make fun of her, and she would have to play charades to tell them to stop. She's even had to go as far as to use an interpreter, me. You ought to be lucky that you don't have charade-itis.
Lucky!
Carlo,
if I had that, I would be the happiest man in earth!
The speaking skull.
I'm being driven crazy by my fear of cutlery. I see a fork, and I duck under the table and scream! In fact, I've stopped dreaming about anything other than cutlery. And think of how the fork is so weirdly shaped and pointy. And you may say that spoons are innocent, but they're just a devil in disguise. And don't even get me started on knives. You all appear to be forks. That is why I'm shivering. Ah!
Remember we talked about controlling our impulses. Did you keep the speaking skull safe?
Yes. I'm done now. I'm sorry.
Make a new friend. Oh, you're so cute. Hi, my name's Penelope, and I'm not obsessed. I just love penguins is all. I mean, who can blame me? They're just so cute. No. When did this obsession start? How does it affect you? It's not an obsession. Penelope, for this to work, we agreed to be honest. And honestly, it's not an obsession. Penelope, I'm gonna need you to be honest with the group. Let me ask you a different question. How did you start seeing me?
Well, the hospital forced me to come.
And why were you at the hospital?
I had hypothermia.
How did that happen?
I jumped into a tank with penguins. Slid around.
From your obsession.
Yep.
Let me ask you, how did this obsession, fixation with these cutie pies begin?
I think I loved them ever since I was born. I haven't kept a job because I bring up penguins way too much. And I've started fundraisers for penguins by using my company's money. I've had numerous divorces because my husbands would get annoyed by my waddling. I haven't kept a job, and I haven't seen my daughter in 3 years because she was embarrassed by the way I would walk with her in between my legs. And I've had numerous physical accidents because I would slide down hills on my stomach. I mean, call me overprotective, but have you seen my daughter's school? It's scary.
I am very proud of you. You will all begin to see see after a while that you're not so alone. You may pass the skull.
Thank you.
Hi everyone. How are you all today? I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm obsessed with photo taking. You see, when I was a child, we didn't have a lot of money, so and all I ever wanted was a nice camera. But no matter how much I asked, I couldn't get one from Santa. Anyways, it's gotten to the point where I can no longer control myself. You see, many people get annoyed at me because I can't help it. Just like you, Penelope, I've lost wives, I've lost jobs, I've even put my own life in danger. Once I jumped in front of a car just to get a picture of its license plate. It's happened so many times. I've stopped keeping track. You know, I forget to think about the consequences of my actions when I'm doing them. Before and after, I try to stop myself from doing them, but it never works. Yeah.
But doesn't talking about it help?
It doesn't exactly help, but it sure was fun.
Okay, you can pass the skull.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. I am so happy to be here today so I can donate my millions and millions of dollars to this little group. And I know everybody loved me before, and now you just love me more now. Sorry, I had to get that out of my system. Okay, fine. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to be here. It's just because of my mother. She thinks I'm obsessed. I'm not. I just know someday I'm gonna be a star, and I'm preparing myself. So, you know what? In order to keep a smile on my beautiful face through this whole ordeal, I'm gonna act like the star I am. Sure, I have no friends, and I stopped getting good grades. But these are all just minor details in the story of my life. Especially when I'm a star! Here I go! Woo! In fact, after this concert today, I will be signing autographs! Woo! In fact, I think I will give you all free signed copies so that you can have one. Woo! Off the record, I'm only doing this for publicity. I don't have a problem. Okay, so let's pretend that you are a star. Is that the kind of life that you want? Is that the kind of life that you want? People watching you all the time? Yep. Having to be a role model for every living girl? Oh, sounds great. Having to be watched and criticized? Definitely. Fine, we'll work on you later. Mr. Waldo Oliver! Why don't you share your challenge with the group?
As you know, my name is Waldo Oliver, and as a young boy, I had an obsession with the color white. Now my obsession is with whiteout. I'm an albino. So, when I was a child, I had a hard time relating with anyone or even anything. And then I arrived at middle school, and I started using pens and making mistakes like everyone else, and I found whiteout. It was the first thing that I've ever found that looked like me. I love everything about it. From the smell of the bottle to... I whited out almost every article of clothing that I have. These pants used to be brown. I've been fired from my job as an accountant because I whited out all my company's financial records. I used to be a teacher. I whited out all my students' Regents tests. I've even gotten high off of it. I had to go to the hospital. But I just can't stop. I just want something to look like me.
What is she doing?
Oh my God, she's harshing out.
Are you okay?
You whited out on my skull! Do you know how much this skull is worth? I cleaned this skull with a toothbrush made of orangutan hair! I'm sorry. I'm obsessed with skulls. I have 567 of them in my home, and I get more and more each day. I just can't help myself.
Are you kidding me? That's a stupid obsession!
I can't believe I took a picture of such a wuss.
Whatever, let's go.
Okay.
I can't believe you! You betrayed my trust! I trusted you with all my secrets and problems when you have a problem even bigger than mine! You are a hypocrite! I can't believe I just talked! What?
When did this obsession start?
How does it affect you?
Well, when I was a child...